How'd Stetson win out?
Just big thing for me when this college decision happened was balance with family, school, just everything with football. But ultimately, I got to come out of the school with my degree, and I'm paying for it. So Stetson was definitely the best choice for me. Their business program is stellar, and I'm going to go into grad school after that. So I visited Union, did an overnight with Union. They were pushing on me hard. They were pushing, and from the beginning. So I love all the coaches there, and wasn't against them. And Mount Union, I went to visit 2 days before I went to Stetson. Got home at midnight, and I flew out to Stetson the next morning. So, I didn't get a chance to visit Stonehill because I fell in love with Stetson, and Mount Union was where I wanted to be, and then I went to Stetson, and I liked that even more. So, obviously it was a tough decision leaving my mom because she's not going to be here, but it was just a perfect fit for me.
Dylan's been taking handoffs since he was into Walker, so football's been pretty much drilled into him since day one. But you never know how it's going to turn out. But that's my earliest thought of Dylan playing football, and it's come a long way. I'm really happy for him.
I never felt that Dylan would end at his last high school game. I always knew it was not really an option for him not to go to college and play football. It was what drove him. It's in his makeup. It's who he is. I'm very saddened to see the high school experience end. It's been a great experience with Burn Hills and Matt Shell and their coaching staff. And my son has turned into a fine young man because of the program and because of the sport.
I think it's a great choice, obviously. Anytime you can get an opportunity to play at the Division I level, and the coaches down there really like him. He's worked just so hard in this program, and he's just been real humble along the way and done everything we asked. He's just been a great leader for the program, and we're real happy to see him move on and play at Stetson.
It was big because I went to Mount Union, who's a 10-time national championship, and then I go to Stetson, who doesn't have a football team, has no facility. So, it was kind of hard for me to, look at the big picture about what's going to happen in the future. And then I got to sit down when I got home, and I was like, you know what? First recruiting class, Florida weather. I just don't know how I could pass up the opportunity to play with the caliber of athletes that are going to be at that program.
I know from my end, I really just wanted the best for Dylan all along. So all of his choices were awesome choices, and right up until the end, I didn't think that he would make a bad choice, regardless of any choice he made. A couple of really good football programs he had to choose from, a couple of great academic programs, and trying to place that value to him just so he would understand the difference and what he has for the future. Because the bottom line is the football is great, but his education is what really matters. So I really wanted him to get a balance of both, and I was pleased from my end. But like I said, any of his choices would have been great choices.
I was looking at a lot of Patriot League schools, so they heard of me because they're Ivy League coaches. The head coach is from Princeton. The defensive coordinator is from Cornell. So they've heard of me. I was at camps at Holy Cross and Colgate, which they were at. But I just liked the feel that they had. It was Florida, but it was smart. Like, they were smart coaches. They knew what they wanted to do with the program. They had the blueprints all laid out for me, and I really like where it's going.
What did he bring to the Spartan program, and what do the kids coming up have to look to replace that he brought to your team?
He brought a great toughness, a great intensity to the program. Just a real student of the game. He brought a lot, but the toughness and intensity are two qualities that he brought, with him, and something that if you want to be a great player, those are two qualities that you need to have, and I think the best is yet to come for Dylan.
And then go ahead and look up.